Hi, welcome to our channel, Programming of Mind. Unlock the wisdom of the world's best books, one powerful summary at a time. Let's begin the power of listening. The key to understanding listening is not merely a passive activity. It's a strategic, active process that can drastically alter the course of a conversation. Listening well is one of the most effective tools you have in any negotiation, whether in business, personal relationships, or high-stakes situations. In many negotiations, people focus too much on what they're going to say next, rather than fully absorbing what the other person is communicating. This is a common mistake. Effective negotiators understand that listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about truly understanding the message behind those words. Real-life example. During a hostage negotiation, the negotiator's primary goal is not to force the hostage taker into submission, but to listen and understand the motivations behind their actions. By listening deeply, negotiators can empathize and gradually de-escalate the situation. In a similar way, business negotiations benefit from this level of attentiveness. For instance, in a job negotiation, if a hiring manager listens carefully to the candidate's reasons for wanting more compensation, whether it's for family needs, career growth, or market competitiveness, they can address these concerns in a more tailored and effective manner. Listening creates an environment where the other person feels respected and valued, which is a critical element for building trust. When people trust you, they're more likely to give you the information you need to make the best decisions. Takeaway: cultivate deep, active listening in every conversation. Focus on understanding the underlying needs and emotions behind the words. Tactical empathy. Creating a bridge of understanding empathy isn't just about being nice. It's about understanding and acknowledging the emotional experience of the other person, even if you don't agree with them. Tactical empathy goes beyond sympathy. It involves recognizing the emotions and perspectives of the other party and using that understanding to navigate the negotiation more effectively. Example: a car sales negotiation can be tense. Buyers typically come in expecting a hard sell, while sellers are looking to get the best price. A skilled negotiator uses tactical empathy to break this cycle. When a buyer expresses frustration with a high price, the seller might respond with, "I hear you. You're concerned that the price might be too high for your budget." This simple acknowledgement opens the door to a more open conversation, where both sides feel heard and the focus shifts to finding a middle ground. In difficult negotiations, you might not have control over the facts, but you can control how you make the other party feel. By recognizing their emotions, you can disarm any potential aggression and begin to move towards a constructive solution. Takeaway: use empathy as a tool to build rapport, ease tension, and gain valuable insight into the other party's concerns. Mirroring. The simple trick to unlock more information. Mirroring is one of the simplest yet most powerful techniques for creating rapport and extracting more information. It involves subtly repeating the last few words spoken by the other person, which encourages them to elaborate and gives you more insight into their thoughts. When you mirror, you make the other person feel that you are in tune with their thoughts. This creates a sense of connection that opens them up to sharing more. Mirroring can also make the other person feel more comfortable, as it signals that you are genuinely interested in their point of view. Real-life example. During a real estate negotiation, a buyer might say, "I'm really concerned about the maintenance costs of this property." By mirroring that, the seller could respond, "Concerned about maintenance costs?" This simple response encourages the buyer to provide more information about what exactly worries them, whether it's the age of the appliances, plumbing issues, or something else. Armed with that information, the seller can address the buyer's concerns directly, possibly offering a solution like a home warranty or a price reduction to account for potential repairs. Mirroring also works with emotions. If the other person expresses frustration, repeating their frustration in a calm tone can give them an outlet to vent, making them more likely to engage constructively afterward. Takeaway: mirroring doesn't just help you gather information. It also creates rapport and signals attentiveness. Labeling. Bringing hidden emotions to light. Labeling is a negotiation tool that involves naming the emotions that you perceive in the other person. When emotions are acknowledged and named, it helps to diffuse tension and opens up more space for understanding. This is especially important when the negotiation becomes emotionally charged. For instance, if you're negotiating a business deal and you notice that the other party is hesitant or appears frustrated, labeling that emotion can help you move past the wall. You could say something like, "It seems like you're feeling frustrated with the current terms of the deal." This doesn't make an assumption, but it opens the door for them to confirm or clarify what they're feeling. Real-life example. During a tense meeting, a team leader might notice one of their colleagues is becoming defensive. Instead of getting caught in a back and forth, the leader might say, "It seems like you're feeling defensive about the feedback." This simple acknowledgement often causes the other person to pause and rethink their emotional reaction. It creates a space where they feel understood and are more likely to engage productively. By labeling emotions, you validate the other person's experience, which can have a calming effect and foster collaboration. Takeaway: don't shy away from naming emotions, whether your own or the other person's. This practice diffuses tension and increases the likelihood of finding common ground. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.